even though the unknown is intimidating, even though it brings you anxiety and all these things, are you going to just stay where you are? Are you going to just stay in your comfort zone? Just wishing, just daydreaming, living off of a fantasy, living vicariously through your imagination and your fantasies? I'm going to just keep it so real. And honestly, in a way, I'm being real with myself. One thing I keep hearing is people saying, oh, you know, the little motivation videos, oh, if you want it, you're going to work for it. Or if you want it, you're really going to do this and do that. But it'd be a whole lot deeper than that. Some people, man, you have to work through yourself. You have to work on yourself. You have to build yourself up. You have to build your foundation up in order for you to achieve your goals. Because you can't achieve your goals from where you are now. Achieving your goals, in a way, is a transformation of the self. Because the version of you that has achieved those goals is not who you are right now in this present moment in time. It's not. You have to work on yourself. You have to work through yourself. You have to push past your comfort zone to find what you've been looking for. You have to push past your comfort zone to experience new things. You ain't never going to experience nothing new if you don't get out there and see something new. You understand what I'm saying to you? But the problem with that is, and this is why I'm saying, like, oh, the people who say, you know, if you want it, you're really going to get up and do it. But the thing about it is, a lot of people, they feel unworthy to just even be able to have nice things and to live a nice life. And so they stay in their comfort zone. They stay putting themselves down. They stay rejecting what is, they say rejecting what is beneficial to them. Let me tell you something. The journey is not going to be an easy one. I'm going to take my case off real quick. But the journey not going to be an easy one. And it's not going to be a hard one. It's just going to be a challenging one. One thing I keep saying to myself over and over and over and over and over again is, because of my faith, it will happen. I forget what scripture that said. I be remembering the scriptures, but I don't be remembering like the book and the chapter and the verse. But I be remembering the scriptures. And because of your faith, it will happen. If you genuinely believe, man, genuinely believe in God. And listen, God blesses your efforts. That's another thing. If he sees you genuinely trying to get out there and make something of yourself and try to turn things around, he gonna help you out. He gonna see that it's coming from a genuine place. He sees your heart condition, man. He sees the purity of your soul. You think he gonna sit up there and let you carry that weight on your own? No, but you gotta open your mouth and pray. You gotta open your mouth and ask for help. Closed mouth not gonna get fed. When you open your mouth and pray, you start to see the ways he working for you. You understand what I'm saying to you? So let me tell you something. When you pushing past your comfort zone, it's gonna feel like I'm trying to push a house. You understand? It feels so hard, but you have to test yourself, and through pushing that quote-unquote house, or pushing past that boundary, pushing past that comfort zone, that is where you gain your strength at. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because why are you going to stay in an environment that does not fuel your growth? Why are you staying around people that just bring you down? Why are you staying around people who have conversations that don't got nothing to do with the Lord, that don't got nothing to do with anything beneficial to you, that don't got nothing to do with love and peace and harmony and new experiences? Why you don't be around people that actually say, hey girl, or hey guy, let's go and let's have this new experience, man. Let's love each other, man. Let's love strangers, man. Well, not in that type of way. But, love thy neighbor, man. Treat everybody as you would treat yourself, man. And it be hard, man. It be a little bit of a challenge, man. But it's your training, man. And it's going to be trial and error. I also want to say that. Because for me personally, I don't know if I'm autistic. I'm going to be so real. I was not diagnosed. I do know I have ADHD. However, I know that I'm neurodivergent. I guess that's the terminology the kids are using. I feel like God made me the way he made me. Can I just be real? I forgot what I was gonna say. That is so crazy. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be so real. But most people don't want to change. They don't want to grow because they be scared of losing themselves as well. They be like, oh man, this is all I know. And also that ties back into the fear of the unknown. So it's the fear of the unknown and the fear of losing yourself that causes you to stay in a place that hinders your spiritual growth. You understand what I'm saying to you? Something to just think about. You might also just be scared that you actually will be successful and that you actually will make it. And you're scared of what that might mean for you. Like, you might be like, you're scared of what success, you're scared of your own success. I'm not, throwing that on you, but that also might be something to think about just to help you dig a little deeper and I'm trying to help you, we helping each other, like, scratch the surface. So you might be like, if it's not fear of losing yourself and what you know now,
And it's not fear of the unknown. It could just be fear of actually succeeding. And one more thing, it could also be kind of like a fear that it'll be all for nothing. Like pushing past your comfort zone. You might be like, man, what if this is all for nothing? What if I just end up in a worse position than I ever get in? What if I fail? What if there's nothing out there? What if I fail and I have nothing to fall back on? Whatever the case may be, you got to get out of that safety. And I'm not saying like do the most. I'm just saying, ooh, what the world? But I'm saying a little bit at a time, slowly but surely, push yourself to try something new, do something new, like listen to new music, or just do a hobby instead of looking at your phone all day or looking at a TV all day. Maybe go purchase you a little activity book from the dollar store and color in it, or do it, or whatever the case may be. Just do something different with your time. Do something new with yourself. And let me say one more thing. Anything you start doing that you haven't done before is obviously going to be hardest because you're learning a new skill. The more and more you keep doing, like I said in the video, I think I'll get to it, but consistency. Keep up with it and you're going to see results. I know it's cliche, but you have to really like let go of the expectations and just keep up with it. Don't even think about making progress. Don't even keep that in your mind. Don't even think about, okay, I'm progressing. Just keep at it, man. Keep at it. Whatever you want to do, keep at it and let go of the expectations. Live your life without thinking about live your life. Make progress without thinking about making progress. Grow and choose habits, beliefs, actions that fuel you to grow without thinking about growth. You understand? But also, like, make sure you know it's going to help you grow.
Oh, I think I was saying something like you got to surround yourself with people or environments, places. And even if you're not in the best environment residentially, you understand, like where you live, you can still make the most out of it, man. You don't have to. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing, and this is what people need to hear, because I know in the past I've gotten comments and people say, man, I live in this place and my family always does this and it makes me feel Let me tell you something. If the actions or words of another person or even the opinions of another person could change how you feeling in that moment, if somebody was to come up to me right now and say, you look like a poopy head, and I get heated, that person is my master. You understand? That person has control over me. I'm their puppet. You understand what I'm saying? And that's also going to take time. I'm still working on that. Like I always say, I'm not the teacher. I'm the student, man. I'm learning, man. I'm learning all these things, man. I'm picking up all these things because I've been realizing, man, it might, like, we could learn together. Like, we study buddies. If I'm just taking notes, you taking notes, you trying to figure out, man, how do I get through this? I got some notes. I don't got all the notes. I don't have all the answers, but I got some notes I could share with you. You understand what I'm saying? So we study buddies. That's all it is. We just studying this life. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. I was just about to get into something, but back to the main topic of the video. You're going to feel that anxiety when you're trying to push past your comfort zone. You're going to feel that stress. You're going to feel that weight that you're carrying, because what you're doing is you're pushing past what you already know. And sometimes you're also letting go of a lot of stuff, because as you are pushing past your boundaries, pushing your limits and going farther than you ever thought you could, when you're tapping into your potential, you're realizing it's parts of you that you've been holding on to that you got to let go of. And that's scary. It seems so scary because we cling so tightly to what we know. We cling so tightly to it that when it's time to let it go, we sit up there and have a full-blown anxiety attack. Like, oh, no, I can't do it. God is with you every step of the way. I'm not playing, man. Like, it be like the anxiety, man, the thoughts that come in when you finally like trying to like move past your comfort zone and do something that scares you, man. Like, I'm tired of seeing people. Let me stop saying I'm tired. I don't like seeing people say, oh, if you want it that bad, you just got to go out and get it, or nothing comes easy. Discipline yourself. People go through things, man. The things that you go through rewire your mind. So I empathize with y'all. You understand? I empathize with y'all for real, because I get it. And I'm telling you, So serious, I'm telling you. I'm even trying to get better at studying my word. But I'm telling you, man, you don't even got to be part of a religion to have a relationship with God. Religion is man-made. Nobody made God. God been there through and through. He has no beginning and no end. You understand? He will always be forever and always. I'm telling you, man, he always with you, man. It be so tough. Sometimes when you feeling all that pressure, wherever you feel it, sometimes I feel it in my heart, sometimes I feel it in my throat, sometimes I feel it in my head. But when you feeling that type of pressure and you don't even know what to do, and it's like it feels like walls is closing in on your head and stuff like that, I'm telling you, man, pray. All you got to do is open your mouth, say 3 syllables, God help me. That's it. Sometimes you gotta cry, man. Sometimes you gotta really cry. Pour your emotions out into your prayer. Sometimes you don't know what to pray for. You just say, God, give it all to me. Whatever you got, whatever I need, you know better than me. Just give it all to me. Sometimes, like iCarly said, give it your best and leave the rest to me. You understand? Leave the rest to God. Do your best, man. And I know you know that your best could be better, if that makes sense. But in order for your best to become better, you have to become better. Sometimes I think to myself, like, man, I could be doing so much better than this. Yes, I can, because that's me realizing my potential. When you say stuff like that to yourself, you're realizing your potential, but that's just not where you are in that moment. So you just keep doing what the best that you can right now, and eventually you'll get to a point in your life later on in time. You'll get to a point in your life where you think back and you be like, man, I remember thinking about this being my best, and now I'm thinking about my best being even better than what I thought my best could be. You understand what I'm saying? That's growth, man. And even though you don't see it, I know this is so, like, I guess cliche to say, but growth is always happening whether you know it or not. Progress is always being made whether you know it or not. You gotta keep pushing forward, man. It'd be so scary. The anxiety is overwhelming. Trust me. It's so overwhelming for no reason, because we start getting in our head. We start turning up the doubts, turning up the fear. We turn up the volume of the doubts and the fear and the anxiety. But we turn down the faith and we turn down the voice of God. Why? That's something I genuinely want to ask myself. Why do I do that? Why do you do that if you do that? Like, the doubts, the fears, and anxieties don't help at all. They make us feel worse. So why are we amplifying that volume and not amplifying the word of God, not amplifying his voice? That's something to really think about, for real. Because his voice is what's going to help you through what you're going through, not doubts, fears, and anxieties. You understand what I'm trying to say with that? It's going to require effort. It's going to require more effort than you've ever put in your life to grow. You understand? Growing requires effort. That's not something you can just wake up out the bed and just flip a switch and boom, you growing. No, you're going to actually have to apply yourself. You're going to have to actually evaluate yourself, evaluate your thoughts, evaluate your beliefs, evaluate all the things that you are placing upon yourself, evaluate your actions, your habits, your thoughts, actions, habits, beliefs. They all form your future. They all form your future. In this present moment, your present habits, man, they form in your future, man. And I have some self-destructive habits, but you might not be able to crush them all, and you're not going to crush them all in one day, because spiritual growth is gradual. Just like the sun rising and setting, the sun don't come up like boom. It slowly just ease its way up. To ease your way into it, man. And you're going to have roadblocks. You're going to have detours. But let me tell you something. God is so good. That man is so good. For real, from the bottom of my heart. I'm saying that with all my heart right now. God is so good. So good. To the point where, to you, it looked like a detour. Whole time you don't even know he just helped you get that faster. He blocked that road off because he said, no, this road gonna cause some distractions. This road gonna send you down a spiraling path where you just gonna go back to square one. He said, so know what? I'm gonna block this road off and have you go this way. And then you get mad and then you get sad. Be like, why, God? Why? He like, bruh, I'm helping you. Like, then you pray for help. Like, yes, God, I prayed for help. Like, I think that's all that I have for this video, man. I'm going to try to push, like, all you got to do is try, man. Make an effort. Make an effort. And y'all can tell I've been holding this in because I needed to be real with myself for a minute. And I prayed before this video. I literally said, God, please get me through this video, because I haven't uploaded a video in a little over a week. It's probably been like 9 days, because it's like I recorded this type of video about 3-4 times, man. I've recorded 4 videos, 3-4 videos, scrapped them because I just ain't been feeling right, man. But I gotta push myself to go past what I'm comfortable with. You gotta push yourself to move past that, man. God with you every single step of the way. That man is good, man. That's your heavenly Father, man. Your creator, man. The creator of this beautiful planet we stay in. The creator of the trees, the sky, the clouds, the sea, the birds, the fish, the jellyfish. I seen a video of how I learned actually that jellyfish are not even aware that they alive. They just be stinging folks. They don't even know what they doing. They're just they're literally just a nervous system. I didn't know that. Like, they're literally just, all they are a nervous system. They can react to light, sound, touch, all that type of stuff. They just don't know they alive. That's like living through life. Like, that's like being a jellyfish is like having all the lights on but nobody's home. But anyways, you got to get comfortable being your own disciplinarian as well. Call yourself out and be like, nah, man, this not the habits that I want to, make. Because let me tell you something. In order to change the way you think, you have to actually take action on that. So when you find yourself about to pick up your phone and start doom scrolling on the internet for hours on hours, you need to realize, stop, ask yourself, what is this going to lead me to? You might tell yourself, oh, it's just one video. Oh, it's just 10 minutes. Okay, but that'll turn into 4 hours. That'll turn into you staying up all night, man. That be me lately. That's been me lately. I've been going to bed at like 4, 5 in the morning. Then waking back up at like 10 in the morning. And repeating. I'm trying to stop that, man. That's not a habit that I'm trying to build, man. So what I'm saying with this is, you have to get comfortable. I don't like to say get comfortable making yourself uncomfortable. But get comfortable with get comfortable with discipline, y'all. You gotta get comfortable with discipline. A lot of us, and I'm gonna say this one little piece before I go. A lot of us have a bad relationship with discipline because we see discipline as punishment. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is correction. Let me say that one more time. Discipline is not punishment. You might have been disciplined whether you got a whooping or whether you had to do push-ups or exercise as punishment, but that's not real discipline. Discipline, the way God disciplines us, his discipline, the definition of discipline in God's eyes is correction. Okay, it's to rebuild you. Okay, it's to refine you. Okay, to draw out those impurities and to make you new again. That's his discipline, to keep you on the straight and narrow path. He's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna hurt you. He's going to refine you. He's going to correct you. So get comfortable with correcting yourself. And when you correct yourself, then you'll start to appreciate God's discipline even more, because you be like, man, I see why he be doing this. This is making me into a better person, man. But that's all that I have for this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, we study buddies, man. So if there's some other stuff that you want to add to the video, don't be afraid to leave it in the comment section down below. Like some other notes, points, takeaways, whatever the case may be. Like, let's help each other out. That's what the channel is for. And I also want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I think I already said that. My hair is literally sticking up, so I'm gonna go ahead in this video. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm not even kidding, from the bottom of my whole entire heart, man. Thank you. The fact that you clicked on this video means you working on yourself and you becoming a better human day by day, man. So I just want to congratulate you for that. Don't forget to thank God as well. Reminisce, I guess, or reflect on where you've been. Think about where you at now and thank God. And if you're in a worse position from where you've been, still thank God, because at least you alive, man. At least you have the opportunity to try again. Each day you wake up, each moment that you take a breath, you are made new again. It's a brand new moment. Each breath, I like to see it. Every single breath is a brand new moment. Just like that, brand new moment. So you can always just take a deep breath, stop when it all get chaotic, stop, and keep it moving. And one more thing, write your goals down on a piece of paper, your biggest goals in life. I'm not talking about no quick tiny goals. You could do that too and check them off as you go. But as your biggest motivator, man, write down your biggest goals, man. Write down a vision board. Write down things that inspire you. Put pictures up that remind you of peace and tranquility and love. Put scriptures up. Put quotes up, everything. I got one quote on my wall. It's from a fortune cookie. It says, Better to do something imperfectly than do nothing perfectly. And I keep that in my head because I'm just trying, man. All I'm doing is making an effort. I'm trying. It's not perfect. I'm not going to have the perfect ideal results every single time, but I'm putting my effort into it. I'm putting my time into it. Let me tell you something. Focus, time, effort, consistency. That's how you grow. That's how you build habits. Your energy flows where your intention goes. So whatever you're paying attention to, you attract more in your life. So pay attention to yourself and you're going to find more of yourself. Pay attention to your peace and you're going to find more of that. Pay attention to training yourself and getting stronger. Pay attention to God, actually, and you're going to find him more. Seek and you shall find. Hello. But that's all that I have for this video. For real. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're watching to this point in the video, I love y'all so much. For real. And I'm going to catch y'all on my next one. Until next time. Bye, friends.